Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you are all fine. In our last lesson, we started with relative clauses, relative clause 1 and relative clause 2. I'm going to make a quick revision for relative clauses. Okay, we talked about the first relative who. We use it when we want to talk about people, and we talk also which, and we use which to talk about things, and we took some exercises in our last lessons, if you remember. Uh, we moved then to relative clauses 2. We talked about whose. It's a possessive relative clause. We can use it instead of his or her or their. After that, we talked about whom, and we said that we can use whom in a relative clause instead of who when it is the object of the relative clause. يعني if we are talking about an object مفعول به نستخدم whom, but if it is a subject we use who. Okay, and after that, and we can, for whom and who, we can use who instead of whom. So don't worry about the uses or the using of whom. Also we took where, and where for place. And here we said that we can use which instead of where if the place is followed by a verb. And I remember I gave you a homework. Let's do the exercise together. Complete each sentence using who, whom, whose, and where. Okay, number 1. What's the name of the man car you borrowed? Here I think we have preposition, we have a possessive car. What's the name of the man whose car you borrowed? Whose car you borrowed? Asymmetry is a place. Place. For a place we use what? We use where. And we can use which, but here we don't have which, so we have to use where. Asymmetry is a place where people are buried. Okay. A pacifist is a person who believes that all wars are wrong. A person who believes, yes, because we are talking here about a person. An orphan is a child whose parents are dead. Okay, what was the name of the person whom you spoke to on the phone? And here we can use who, but here person is an object. هو object مفعول به. Okay, what was the name of the person whom you spoke to on the phone, or what was the name of the person who you spoke to on the phone? Both of them are right. The place, مكان, where? The place where we spent our holidays was really beautiful. Number 7. This school is only for children whose first language is not English. Whose first language is not English. What's the name of the hotel where Terry stayed last week? Because we have a place here. The person who can help you is Mr. Ahmed. The person who, because we are talking about a person. A hospital is a place receives patients every day. Here we can't use where. Why? Because we have a verb here. So if we have a place and a verb after the space, we use what? Which. So a hospital is a place which receives patients every day. So put another choice اللي هي which here. Which. Okay. Next. Sarah is the kind of person who would do anything for her friends. Number 12. The village. The village. قرية. Place. هي مكان. Can we use which here? No, because we have a name. The village where Janet lives is beautiful, but it's very remote. A vet, number 13, a vet is a person who looks after sick animals. Okay, number 14. Will the person whose car is blocking the entrance move it immediately? Will the person whose car? Okay. For the job, we need someone who is hardworking and reliable. Any students whose test results are below 50% must retake the examination. Any students whose test. Yes. Okay. Now, after we finish this worksheet, we are going to move to the last worksheet, relative clause. Relative clause 3. The title is extra information or additional information, معلومات إضافية. Okay, we use who, which, whose, where, relatives between commas to give us extra information or additional information about the subject, and so we can delete them and the meaning of the sentence doesn't change. Study these examples. انتبهوا شوي. My brother Rob, who lives in Australia, is a doctor. شايفين هاي ال underlined relative clause؟ هاي كلها اسمها relative clause. اوكي. الهو اسمها relative pronoun. اوكي. The relative clause here comes between two commas. اجت بين فاصلتين. عشان هيك هاي بتكون additional information أو extra information about Rob. So we can delete it and the meaning of the sentence doesn't change. يعني I can say my brother Rob is a doctor without this relative clause. So if it comes between two commas, we can delete it. وبتكون extra information. Number 2. Smokers who smoke too much may suffer from heart attacks. Again, also this is extra information about the smokers who smoke too much because it comes between two commas. اجت بين فواصل بتكون extra information about smokers. So the sentence is smokers may suffer from heart attacks. يعني if we delete this, the meaning will not change. Okay. Liz, whose car had broken down, was in a very bad mood. برضو هاي extra information اللي هي whose car had broken down. This is extra information about Liz. So this relative clause is additional information or extra information about Liz, and we can say Liz was in a very bad mood and the meaning will not change. Glasgow, where my brother lives, is the largest city in Scotland. Also, this is extra information لأنه relative pronouns or relative clause comes between two commas. So this is extra information, and the sentence Glasgow is the largest city in Scotland, the meaning will not change if we delete this. Okay, we use the previous, is it clear? Okay, we use the previous relatives without commas to define the subject, and they can't be deleted because the meaning of the sentence will change. يعني relative clause, if it doesn't come between commas, ما اجت مع فواصل I can't delete it. بتكون define the subject، بتحدد السبجكت، ما بنقدر نحذفها. Look at this sentence A and B. Read these sentences and then answer the questions. Smokers who smoke too much may suffer from dangerous diseases. Smokers who smoke too much may suffer from dangerous diseases. The second one اللي هي B, this is an additional information or extra information. هاي بتكون extra information about smokers. I can delete it. بقدر أحذفها لأنها إجت between two commas. So the sentence is smokers may suffer from dangerous diseases. But for number A or A, smokers who smoke too much may suffer from dangerous diseases. I can't delete this sentence. هي relative but I can't delete it. ما بقدر أحذفها. إذا حذفتها the sentence will be wrong. Okay, because this relative clause defines the sort of smokers. بتحدد السموكرز اللي ممكن يعانوا من dangerous diseases. Okay? So in Arabic, I will say these A and B in Arabic. Smokers who smoke too much may suffer from dangerous diseases. Here, I can't delete it. The relative pronoun, the relative clause, I can't delete it because it defines the sort of smokers. هي بتحدد مين هم السموكرز اللي ممكن يعانوا من dangerous diseases. مين هم اللي smoke too much، اللي بدخنوا كتير. لكن في B, smokers who smoke too much may suffer from dangerous diseases. هاي الجملة extra information بمعنى اني if I delete it المعنى بصير انه السموكرز كلهم may suffer from dangerous diseases، راح يعانوا من dangerous diseases. In the first one مين هم اللي راح يعانوا من dangerous diseases؟ بس اللي smoke too much. But in the second one the smokers in general may suffer from dangerous diseases because we can delete this sentence. على العموم it's very easy. In the exam or in general I will give you two sentences. One is extra information and another defines the sort of the subject. واحدة بتحدد مين هم بتحدد السبجكت، وواحدة تعطي extra information about the subject. So let's read them again. Smokers who smoke too much may suffer from dangerous diseases. Smokers who smoke too much may suffer from dangerous diseases. The first question. Which sentence shows that أنهي جملة بتدل إنه only smokers who smoke too much may suffer from diseases؟ أنهي الجملة اللي بتحدد اللي بتحكي إنه مين هم السموكرز اللي ممكن يعانوا من dangerous diseases؟ اللي هي A. طب which sentence has extra information about the smokers؟ مين فيهم extra information؟ B. طب which sentence defines the smokers who may suffer from diseases؟ مين هي اللي بتحدد مين هم السموكرز اللي ممكن suffer from diseases؟ A. Yes. Is it clear? Don't worry. This subject is very easy. I will re-explain it again in next lessons. Okay. Now we are going to move to student book page 9. Page 9. This exercise B, is talking about simple present and present continuous. Again, let's make a quick revision for simple present and present continuous. Simple present is an action that is frequent action. We have three functions for simple present: habit and routine and facts, general facts and scientific facts. In present continuous, The action is happening now at the time of speaking. And we have some keywords for present continuous and for simple present. The structure for simple present: subject plus verb infinitive or verb plus s according to the subject. When we want to negate or to make negative sentences, we're using don't and doesn't, and after don't and doesn't we use infinitive. For example, he plays football, he doesn't play football. Okay, for present continuous, the structure is subject plus is, are, according to the subject, with singular is, with plural are, and for I, plus verb ing, and we make negative sentences by putting not after is, are. For example, she is reading, she isn't reading. Okay, let's start with exercise B. Exercise B. Use the words in brackets to complete the sentences below with the appropriate tenses. Tenses should be present continuous or simple present. Every Monday, Sally drives her kids to football practice because we have every. Usually, I work as a secretary. Yes, I work because we have usually. But this summer, I am studying. طب why this plus time? We said that this plus time is referring to the present continuous. Okay. 3. Shh. Be quiet. John is sleeping. Be quiet. Be careful. Something that is happening now. واضح جدا إنه present continuous. Don't forget to take your umbrella. It is raining. The action is happening now. تمطر. يعني don't forget to take your umbrella. It is raining now. Okay. I hate living in Seattle because it is always raining. We can use always with simple present, or sorry, with present continuous to talk about an annoying thing or annoying habit. And here يعني هو بيكره يعيش in this city because it is always raining. في يعني bad thing or annoying thing. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't hear what you are saying. You are talking now. We are talking about an action. يعني هو بيحكي عشان هيك I can't hear what you are saying because everybody is talking. The action is happening now. يعني saying with talking happening now. يعني sometimes I have to understand the meaning of the sentence in order to give the correct answer. Justin write currently. Currently is a keyword. Currently it means يعني now. طبعا Justin is currently writing, not writing currently. يعني في أخطاء بهذا الكتاب وفي أخطاء في بعض التمارين. عشان هيك we are going to pick and choose some exercises from especially unit 1. أخطاء. So Justin is currently writing a book. Okay, because currently is a keyword for present continuous. Not is writing currently, is currently writing. Okay. Do you want to come over for dinner tonight? Oh, I'm sorry, I can't. I am going to a movie tonight. Tonight, a movie tonight with some friends. Tonight, today are keywords for present continuous. Okay. 9. 9, yes. The business cards are normally printed by a company in New York. Are normally printed. Here, simple present. Okay. Their prices are expensive. Yes, simple present. The delicious chocolate is made by a small chocolatier in Zurich, Switzerland. Okay. Now we are going to move to we don't have to do exercise C and D. Let's move to exercise E. Exercise E. Leave exercise C and let's go to exercise E. Read the following text. They are talking about the same thing, so we don't have to take them all. Exercise E. Read the following text and correct the mistakes. There are a total of 7 mistakes. Let's start with the first one. I am liking learning languages. We can't say I am liking, because like, the verb like doesn't take ing. Okay, so I can say I like learning. This is the first mistake. I like learning languages. Okay, I currently try. No, I am currently trying. I am currently trying. Currently is a keyword for present continuous. Something that is happening now. حاليا. Currently. I am currently trying to learn. This is the second mistake. Okay. To learn Turkish, and I am finding it really difficult because I don't have a teacher and I don't have much free time to sit and study. I have a Turkish friend who was born in Istanbul and studies there. He is being interested? No, he is interested. The verb be can't, we can't use ing with being. Is being. It's wrong. So the third mistake here is being. We have to say he is interested in sociology and wants to write books on it in the future. So, like, I am trying, and is, we have to delete being. I really like my friend because he always smiles. He always smiles. He is always smiling. It's not a bad habit, but here is something wrong. He always smiles. The correct answer. ما في عندي mistake. Okay. هذا mistake من الكتاب، فصح انه جملة صحيحة. It's he always smiles. Okay. So this is wrong. We can't say he's always smiling because it is not a bad habit. Because he likes his friend. Okay. The Turks are being very artistic people. No, the Turks are very artistic people without being. There are many calligraphs or calligraphers and fine artists who are from Turkey. They also are having, no, they also have very good agriculture. Have, yes, have without ing. In the summer, while they harvest, they sing songs in Old Ottoman. Not are singing, they sing. So we have 6 mistakes, and here is there is not any mistake in this. Is always smiling. He always smiles. Okay, let's move to the workbook, please. We are going to move to the workbook, page 6. We have exercise A. Again, we are going to do exercise A. Okay, let's repeat exercise A. Using the infinitive in brackets, fill in the gaps using either present simple or present continuous. Okay, she is wearing a pink dress today. She is wearing a pink dress today. We have today, so the sentence is present continuous. I eat cheese quite often. Simple present. I am eating cheese at the moment. Present continuous because we have at the moment. He tries to eat some meat every day. He tries to eat some meat every day. Simple present. He is trying to eat some meat, but he doesn't feel very well. The action is happening now. واضحة إنه present continuous from the meaning. He is trying to eat some meat, but he doesn't feel very well. يعني now he is trying to eat لكنه ما بيشعر بإنه بخير. عشان هيك الأكشن is happening now. So we have to say he is trying to eat. Number 6. Mark knows the answer right now. Yes, simple present. The verb know can't be used in present continuous. Mark knows the answers to most questions. Number 8. At lunch time, I buy my lunch from the canteen. Okay, this is simple present. Right now, we want to have some lunch. We have a keyword for present continuous, but we can't use want in ing. Yani I can't say we are wanting to have some lunch because the verb want doesn't take ing. Okay, number 10. Water forms hexagonal prisms when it freezes. This is a fact. So we use forms, present simple, and freezes. Okay, 11. We are going to the gym. Would you like to come with us? The action is happening now. يعني واضح جدا انه would you like to come with us بيعزمه because the action is happening now. We are going. Okay. Here, number 12. We go to the gym every Thursday. Would you like to come with us? Because here the sentence is simple present. Okay, exercise B. Write a sentence using the verbs in the usage below. We have 4 verbs: misbehave, eat, design, and cook. If we want to write sentences by using misbehave, I want or the exercise wants us to write an annoying repeated action. Annoying action. Annoying, it means I have to use always with ing. So look at this sentence. Marcos is always misbehaving. Marcos is always misbehaving. Marcos دائما بيسيء التصرف. This is an annoying habit or repeated action. Okay. Eat. Speaking about now. يعني something that is happening now. We are eating pizza. Present continuous. Number 3. Design. Design. Longer actions in progress now. Design. Look at this sentence. He is designing the brochure for the hotel. For example, some engineers are designing the bridge in our city. Okay, cook, repeated action. Repeated action, it means what? It means simple present. She always cooks on a Friday. She always cooks on Friday. Okay. Now, let's refer back to student book. Student book. Page 10. Yes, page 10. This grammar page is talking about relative pronouns. Who, which, that. I made you a worksheet and I will send it for you. We explained them. I will give you more extra sentences about this topic. I want you to look at exercise A. Read the sentences below and take the correct sentence. Look at this sentence. Look at the first one. That is the car which I crashed into. Where is the relative here? Relative pronoun which. This sentence is right, but in informal English, it's we can say if we have a preposition. Here we have a preposition into. Into. So it's another way for using the preposition with the relative. We can say that is the car into which I crashed. يعني بنحط ال into before the relative pronoun وبتصير الجملة formal. But the first one is right also. يعني don't worry، يعني التنتين صح. لكن إذا بدنا نستخدم الفورمال way بس بنحط ال into or ال preposition before the relative pronoun. Look at number 2. He is the man who I passed by in the shop. He is the man. Where is the preposition? By. Okay, if we want to put by before who بتتحول الهو لهوم بس. يعني he is the man by whom I passed on the shop. يعني this is the idea. But this exercise is not very important, but it is talking about يعني the preposition when we want to put it before the relative pronoun. But don't worry, يعني both of them are right. So just I want to tell you that. Let's move to page 11. I want you to do some exercises. Just pick and choose. We are going to pick from exercise B as a homework. Okay. Exercise B, the first one. Okay. And 2, 1, 2, 4. Okay. 8, 1, 2, 4, 8. Maybe number 12 also. Yes, just these. Okay. Now we are going to stop here in this page. We are going to do the homework together next lesson. I hope you are in a good healthy, and I hope you are all fine now. Thank you for your concentration with me. Don't worry, these relative clauses, these 3 worksheets are very clear for you, and I will send you more exercises for them. يعطيكم ألف عافية. شكرا لكم جزيلا. بالحصص القادمة راح تتوضح الأمور بالنسبة للريلاتيف clauses, because we have relative clauses in action pack, and we are going to start with the action pack maybe in the next lesson after doing the homework in exercise B. راح نحلها together next lesson. We will check our answers in the next lesson. Thank you. الله يعطيكم العافية وشكرا جزيلا لكم. شكرا.